Hey guys, what's up? It's Torment here. Welcome back to Chasing Rank 1 in Solo Standard, episode 16. So in the previous episode, we won both games to the 10 spot, which is now number 12 because a couple people have passed me since then because it's been a couple days. We're now 51 MMR lower than the first place spot, which is actually my own account. So within like 3 or 4 games, I'm estimating if we get all wins and they're good lobbies, we could take the number 1 spot. Actually have number 1 and number 2. That'd be pretty cool. But anyways, we're just going to get right into game 1. Alright, so over into game 1, we have a decent lobby. I think I recognize actually all these names. I've seen them at least once or twice in ranked, if not more. So it should be a good lobby, probably around like the low champ rank. And right there, not looking like the low champ rank, like I just said. I think they just kind of misread it. The guy went up the wall. Okay, I skipped the replay, of course. The guy went up the wall. I'm pretty sure he just didn't read the bounce, and the other guy thought it was going to bounce up. So I was just able to roll it in, just wait for it to be wide open. So that's kind of just fortunate for me. Probably won't happen too much the rest of this game. Not sure. So here I'm waiting. I see both my teammates are up. They're kind of doing some weird stuff. I think one of them pre-jumps, so I'm just waiting back, being safe. Again, I'm waiting. It looked like it could have been a 50-50, and I'm able to play off their rebound anyways, or what the other team generates as an offense, which wasn't much. So here, I realize I can get the read. I see Trace Commas, I think that was, in the mid-boost area, jumping way after me, and I was able to go up. Fortunately, my teammate did not actually get in my way there. He almost did. He definitely almost did, but it was actually a wide open shot. I was just able to put it top left, and I was able to get the goal. So that was good. Thank God he didn't hit me. Maybe it even faked him out. I'm not really sure. Yeah, that was a good hit from him. I had to wait to see if I was like going over to the left to wait to see if he actually would hit it. It was looking a little sketchy, not going to lie. And this is also looking a little sketchy. Fortunately, he missed. It actually went off the inner post and actually almost was dangerous. And it actually almost was dangerous again. But fortunately, I stayed controlled and both my teammates pre-jumped. So I'm able to scoop up the slow shot. Right there, I think shadowing on the wall probably wasn't the best idea. He definitely wasn't going to hit it at me, especially I didn't have any boost to really do anything. So, I mean, I guess I made him force it to the middle, though, being up there, but I probably should have just been more useful and gone back. So I get the pop over there and just end up getting launched all the way back on my rotation. So that's not bad, I guess, you know, just being back on my rotation. I was probably going to go back anyways. And I was going to decide to dribble that until I saw my teammate taking off the top of my car. So I was just going to let him do that. That was fine. Didn't really get in his way. Actually kind of helped him get the hit. Both my teammates overcommitted here. And I'm expecting a pass play, so I wait. And I'm able to just get the save. Since he was shooting from like outside the box, usually those are pretty easy to save unless they got an insanely fast shot. Top corner. I should be fine to save those most of the time. So that could have been a goal. We got kind of fortunate that he missed that. It was pretty open, not going to lie. But it was kind of a hard one to, like, you know, react to. He didn't really know where our teammate was going to put it. So, yeah, I wasn't expecting the miss there. My teammate's right there, though, so he's actually able to get it. And that was a weird hit from Klexic, I think it was. I was almost able to read it, but he actually got like a hit that went like the opposite way than I thought it was. And then actually got it out in the middle. I would have had probably the goal if he didn't touch it. I almost got the follow-up anyways, still, but not enough. So here I'm waiting. I'm like last in rotation. It looks like Solar wants to go up, which he does. And this is good pressure. Actually, a good touchdown. I don't know if my teammate, did he hit that? I don't think my teammate hit that. No, he didn't. Yeah, that was CS3 that was up. So he actually kind of just went up and he got beat. But he was actually, the other team just dropped it down right for me. And they had 2 people up, which is a pretty bad idea, especially on something like that. Like a sort of 50-50 looking thing. And I was able to score. But off the kickoff, they end up getting a goal. Solar gets blocked on his clear, and they are able to get a good follow up. I was kind of left in a tough spot, and I just kind of had to guess. That was a good shot from him to place it around me, though. So, waiting back. This is kind of dangerous. I probably should have challenged that out, honestly. I got pretty lucky that they both whiffed the ball, actually. But like, if they got a good shot out of net, there was like almost no way I was saving it. I was pretty blind to anything that was happening, and just everything in general. But so this game is definitely still losable. 2 minutes for 2 goals. They started playing better, the other team, on defense especially, in these last minute or so. And actually they were able to get a goal on us as well. So that's showing that they have some sort of momentum. They're not completely out of it. And right there, they kind of messed up pretty bad. My pass wasn't enough to the middle, though. And my teammate just had to wait because he would have just pounded it into the post, which is what the other team did anyways. So here I wait. I'm actually able to get a pretty good, actually a pretty good clear. Better than what I expected out of it. And I go for the follow-up as well, which I'm not able to do anything. But going for that there, it kind of makes him like force it to the wall instead of just giving him an open dribble to do it. Okay, that was kind of laggy. Instead of giving him an open dribble to do whatever he wants, I make sure he has to go a certain way or else he's going to hit it into me. So that's not the worst thing that could happen. For some reason, I guess it wasn't supersonic, so I didn't demo that guy. I don't really know. But we've been doing pretty decent recently to like thwart their offense, I guess. They've been getting more pressure on us, that's for sure. And that's a good shot from my teammate. He just barely misses it, but it was a good shot and a good pass. Barely missed it though, but it's alright. We just keep pressure off of it. The other team's all over the place right now. Most of their hits are just hits right at us, and we're able to follow up and get some kind of offense off of it. Not right there though. I kind of just gave it back to them, and then again, just like a ping pong moment. So that's a lot of solo standard though. I've said that in other episodes as well. There, winning the 50-50 is pretty important. It basically like just kind of shut down their entire offense. If they got it by me, they had a chance at taking this game. But now that I stopped like one of their last offensive opportunities, that was basically their last one since then. We're all good, and this should be open as long as I beat the guy, which I did, and I'm able to just drop it in and actually get a triple tap, even though I think it was going in. But yeah, that's pretty much the game. 3 goals up, 3 seconds, virtually impossible, and I'm pretty sure they forfeit the game right after the last guy skips the replay. And yep, they forfeit. So there you go. There's our first win of the episode. We're on a pretty good win streak throughout the series. I don't know exactly how many games, but it's definitely been a couple episodes of all wins. So yeah, that was a pretty good game. I had most of the offense, 7 shots, 4 goals. I had 2 assists from Solar, who's actually Diamond 3. I think he did good. He got me a couple decent setups. So after that game, we end up at 1402 MMR, which is 12 points higher than when we started. Kind of on the low side for MMR games, but I'm not going to argue. I'm pretty sure it's because we had a champ 3 on our team, and we were the 2 highest players in the lobby. But anyways, that's good progress. We're back into the top 10, and we are only 39 points away from number 1. So let's get into game 2. So into game 2, I don't recognize anybody in this lobby besides one player on the other team who's Halcyon, who's on an RLCS team called Set to Destroy X. So he's a pretty good player, and this should be a good game. The rest of the players are probably around the same skill level, like champ 1, 2 in that area as the last game, so should be a good game. Good air dribble for my teammate to keep the pressure on. Unfortunately, he gets blocked, but most air dribbles, especially the one he had, are going to get blocked like that, but at least keeps pressure and kind of forces the other team to like use their boost and stuff. So both my teammates are up. I'm just chilling back right now. He almost sneaks that shot in, but it was kind of slow, so not really in the goal necessarily, obviously, but almost. It was good pressure. I'm going back right here. Gotta wait, stuff like that especially, which I actually go up and I get beat. Probably not the best decision to go up. I was a little panicky, like thought like they had a shot and didn't really want to get scored on like really badly. So I went up, but they missed anyway, so I guess I kind of had the angle. So he surprisingly hit that over to me, and I was able to get a follow-up clear, but I had no one to pass to because obviously my teammates were not expecting the other team to pass it to me. But we were able to keep pressure off that anyways, and I get a good backboard, actually a double bump. But the last guy for their team that I obviously couldn't bump when he was in the air. I love saying the word obviously, and he was able to get the block. Alright, so this is a little confusing. That was a good pass from my teammate, but probably going for that would have resulted in the best case being a 50-50 that I probably lost, so I waited, which is fine. I probably want to keep myself more relevant in the play anyways, especially in solo standard. I don't really know my teammates, so I don't know if I can trust them. So I play pretty safe and try to make the safest decisions possible and always make like the right one and never really get taken out of the game. Good 1-2 for my teammates to get a clear. That was a pretty good midfield like follow up to get that ball out. Just trying to keep pressure there, trying to not let him get that air dribble out because it could have been dangerous if he kept going with it and he got some momentum and speed behind it. But I was able to stop it right before it started. So I'm waiting for a pass on my teammate. He kind of taps it off the wall, and I knew they would have a follow-up, so I waited. And he probably would have just hit it right to my teammate, which he did. So that was good. Probably should have taken a 50-50 there instead of just trying to tap it over him, which ended up me getting dunked all the way to our side. But again, we get to keep pressure off that, I guess. Not for long, though. But yeah, I probably shouldn't have taken a 50-50. That was that bad. Could have been worse than that. Alright, so me jumping for that, I probably should have trusted my teammate more because I kind of knew he had to save. For some reason, I went anyways, and it could have been bad, but I backflipped and got out of there as soon as I noticed. So we're keeping good pressure. We're getting a lot of backboard hits and like hits off their own wall, but they're just getting blocked every time. But eventually we're gonna wear them down and they're not gonna be able to do anything. So right there, I take one of the game, hit it into the corner. I read the bounce, and their defender was front post, flat-footed in net. He probably should have been waiting on the back post, but actually, never mind. He couldn't really get there because he rotated in from the right side. And yeah, I'm just able to put a shot over him. He was flat-footed, and he just got back in the net. He had absolutely nothing to do as long as I put a good shot above him. So waiting for a boomer clear here. They actually ended up missing, so it wasn't much of a clear, obviously. Saying obviously again. And actually, he missed that. I don't know if I faked him because it looked like I might have had the hit, even though I was trying to get out of there because I probably didn't. And yeah, so right here, I wanted to catch it and control it, but honestly, that was a pretty bad attempt. But I knew I had teammates behind me at least, so it wasn't like the worst case in the world. And teammate, kind of a lag hit on my screen at least. I know he missed though, and ends up faking the defender. I think it was Halcyon. He thought that the first hit was gonna come, which, to be fair, it looked like he was gonna hit it and even lag hit. But I'm able to follow up and just have an open shot and score it over him. Probably not the best idea to challenge there, especially when my teammate, he's looked like he's shadowing the ball and wants to go. Here, I see my teammate was in front, but he wants to go out because he wasn't going to get a hit there anyways. Really good backboard from Retro. He's done really good setting me up a couple times this game. I don't remember, I think he was the one that faked too. I don't know if it was by accident or on purpose, but it worked. That was a good backboard though. He got a lot of speed, and he got in a really good position where it was just a pretty much open ball. And all I had to beat was the one defender pre-jumping in net, which is usually pretty easy as long as I have decent shooting skills. So just over a minute left, 3 goals up. This is a pretty comfortable lead, and the other team hasn't looked too solid this game, so we're just trying to keep our pressure that we've had. We've had pretty good pressure, and we're just trying to keep boost control, all that kind of stuff, and just make it really uncomfortable for them. Maybe even get another goal. That'd probably just put the nail in the coffin. As I say it, they kind of own goal. I think we all skipped the replay so we don't see. My teammate gets a pretty slow shot, and he accidentally own goals. He gets like that wheel hit mid-flip, and it just goes in the net. And since we're up 4 goals and they have less than a minute, they basically gave up, which, to be fair, I probably would too. Pretty much impossible comeback. And yeah, with that game, that was a pretty good lobby. We had a champ 3 in the other team, so that should be decent points. Probably more points in this game. Like I said, champ 1s and 2s all around. Pretty good lobby. So after that game, we increased 14 points to the number 5 spot, which is only 25 points away from number 1. So that means next episode, if we get another flawless episode, or even 1 game if it's a good one, but probably need 2, we will take the number 1 spot as long as nobody passes us in that time, which I'll try to get that episode out by tomorrow. So hopefully nobody does pass us and we can just get it within that episode as long as we win both games. So anyways, guys, I appreciate you watching the video, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.